Hi, this is Steve Jarvis, and I'm on the third phase of our plumbing project. Wanted to show you about how to sweat copper. So what we've got is we've got a half-inch piece of copper here, and we're going to take our wire brush. We're going to clean the outside of the copper. Okay. You want to clean back approximately 1 inch, inch and a quarter. Okay, now, then what you're going to do is you're going to take your fitting and you want to make sure that you clean the inside of your fitting. Something I like to do, it's not necessary, but something I like to do is I like to go ahead and clean the outside of this fitting too. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll just run it in the bigger side and just clean it real good, just run it around the outside. What that does is as I'm soldering, if there's any little bit of extra buildup of copper, with the silver going around the outside of the copper, I don't have any problems. So I still get a good joint there. But what you want to do is make sure you don't touch on the inside or outside or either place. Then what you're going to do, you're going to take your flux. Flux comes with a kit, or you can find it, and there's several different types of flux. This is a water-soluble flux. And you're going to put that on there, and just a liberal amount. And what I do is I go ahead and put on the inside, and then I put just a little bit around the outside of my fitting. Just a little. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slide this on. Now you want to make sure you can look in there and make sure that it's slid on there good enough. You want to make sure that you're on all the way, so that way you're good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to light our torch. And what you want to do is you want to turn your torch all the way up. And then you're going to get your solder out, and this is about how much you want to have out. You want to have about that much out. And what you're going to do is you want to make sure that you heat the pipe up first, and you start heating up kind of towards the back of it and bring your heat into it. And you want to make sure that you heat underneath and then kind of the top. So basically what you're doing is you want to make sure even as you first start out, you can actually heat the other side. So that way you're getting the same amount of heat. Okay? You're going to go around, you heat it up just like so. And what you're going to do is you don't want the flame to heat you want the copper to be hot enough to draw the solder. You'll see if I touch it, it'll start drawing it. See how that does that? And then as that goes around, then I move my heat out. And that's it. That's how you heat it. That's how you do it right there. You can, as your copper's still hot, you can just wet that in just like so, and that's actually going, you can see it. The guy that trained me said that 1 drop was all you needed. And what you can do is as your copper's getting cooling down, you can kind of feather that in and it will draw it. But you saw how I brought my heat out to the tip there? That sucks it into that inside there. And that's how you solder with Steve Jarvis.